So I'm back, but what was I reading? Yes, the whole homage. Go check out part one. There's a part one of this that just ended abruptly for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, whatever. Um, so yeah, the um, bikes being homage to American graffiti. Absolutely, I did say that earlier on. General Grievous, who's been a member for 5 months at the rank of captain, says, I wouldn't be surprised if the Pikes killed the Tuscans as revenge for the humiliation. I want Boba to ride that rancor and tear them a new one. Amen. So there we go. We got another. It's still showing as live, though. Wow, the other one's still showing up as live. What the hell? There we go. Yes, we are back. No idea what happened there. The YouTube app for my phone just decided to shut off, which was really weird. It is take two, Ozzy. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Okay. I found I have to be on YouTube for the pop-up notification. Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, the American Graffiti reference is pretty obvious. We talked about that when I started the other live. Um, I don't know if I'm going to get all those people back over here. Hopefully I will. I did put a message on the other one, but yeah, guys, hit that like button again. I know you hit it for the other one, but hit it for this one as well. And let's keep this going. You can't stop the signal. I don't know what happened though. It was like a what the fuck. So yeah, you guys are having a good conversation, and now I lost it all because it's not available. Or is it? Let me see. It's still showing the other one is live. Yeah, it's still showing the other one is live, and it keeps doing a loop at the end there, like badoop, badoop. So I don't know. It still says it's live, which is weird. General Grievous, who's been a member for 5 months, says, I wouldn't be surprised if the Pikes killed the Tuscans as revenge for their humiliation. I want Boba to ride that rancor and tear them a new one. Yeah, the Pikes, I think, definitely killed the Tuscans. It wasn't the biker gang. But yeah, pretty obvious it was Anakin that killed them. Yeah, they've been Anakined. That's what I said. It's like being annexed, but they were Anakined. The doctor says there are a lot of planets that still have fancy things like scooters, but yeah, seems out of place on Tatooine. The Twin Huts have an Alabama vibe to them, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm totally here for this Rancor riding. Do you think that Rancor is a Trojan horse? I think it is. I don't trust the Huts. And the way Danny Trejo said to the Rancor, he'll be back later, don't worry. Yes, I believe that's exactly what it is. But yeah, now back to this one. Let's see where you guys are at. All right. Where does Boba park the Slave One? I was wondering the exact same thing in this episode. Where is Slave One at this point? The episode felt more Star Wars, the most Star Wars of the three. I can maybe see that. Yeah. Are you watching the Speed movie? No. Twin Huts. Da-da-da-na-na-na-na-na. Banjo intensifies. I think Filoni watched Quadrophenia. What's that? I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up. A fear of force? No, that's quadrophobia, I guess. Sebastian says, I don't think the Rancor is a plant. The show has been pretty straightforward so far with few or no twists. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm hoping. I want to like the Rancor. I want to like Danny Trejo, but... And the first time I watched it, I didn't get that vibe at all. Second time I watched it, once Boba went to deal with the mayor, I was kind of like... Yeah, Boba left to deal with the mayor, and Danny Trejo says, don't worry, he'll be back. And I know they're trying to build tension by saying, stand here. And then you see it open its eyes. And I want it to be true, though. I want it to be true that it imprinted on Boba, and it's a young one, so it's fine. That would be great. And I think that's what they'll do. I think you're going to see him riding him, or at least learning how to ride him in the next episode. So, yeah. But yeah, I definitely, I don't want it to be a Trojan horse, but it very well could be. The mod movie, British mods in the 60s rode tricked out scooters with all those lights and mirrors. Oh, okay. He was trying to get to Anchorhead. I think that's where Slave 1 is parked. Quadrophenia is a Who album about mods and rocketers fighting band in a movie. The speeder scooters look like the mod scooters in the Quadrophenia movie. Sebastian, aka Space Daddy, throws in €1, so thank you. And now I know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Anybody else notice the bent over white woman with the green tights? No? Okay, well, we'll point that out again. This scene, right here, and then, you go back here, and that's what you see. First thing I saw, that is a woman with green panties on, bent over. 100%. That's not the back of anyone's head. So I don't know who else saw that or noticed that, but you're welcome. Because, ta-da! Hit that like button, guys. We have 19 people watching, but only 9 likes. And they're probably all still stuck on the other stream for some reason. I hope they do come on back over here. I've commented that I've started a new one, but... Rockers ride low-cut cycles like Triumphs for your information. Cut down handlebars. Nice. All right. So anyway, yeah, there's the and they're not tight-fitting panties. They're actually kind of ill-fitting panties. For what we're seeing there. All right. But yeah, I mean, overall, this wasn't the best of the episodes for me. I liked everything, like I said, except for the bike chase scene, which wasn't great. Other than that, I thought everything was fantastic. This show is really, really delivering, in my opinion. Super happy to see each episode, and I hope they keep it up. It's not as good as The Mandalorian, I will say that. I do prefer The Mandalorian a bit more, but yeah. Broken Speaker says mods ride GS Vespa scooters. These things are fucking Vespas. Look at them. They're fucking Vespas. Anyway. So yeah, hit that like button, guys. 13 likes, 22 people here. That is awesome. But yeah, I don't know what happened to the other stream. It just died. I couldn't get back on it, so yeah, it was up and down, weird at times. It'll get better. Yes. Here's hoping. Here's Here's hoping. Wow, that other stream dying just killed my whole flow. I'm just like, I don't even know what to talk about now. Or, you know. And their hair is cut neat. Ha ha ha. They wear their warm, tight jackets in the cold and sleet. I love that album. Oh, well, first thing I don't give a fuck about the album. Because I don't know about it. I'm not a big music guy. I know who The Who is, obviously. But we're talking about Book of Boba Fett here, so I don't know. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? I'm just really unhappy with the inconsistency in episode length. First one was like 34 minutes. Second one was like 55 minutes. This one decided to be 37 minutes for some reason. Pick a fucking length. You're either an hour-long show sitting about 46 to 55 minutes, or you're a half-hour show, like 24 minutes to 26 minutes. Don't fucking give me 37 or 34 one day, and then the next week give me a 55-minute one. Just make them all 55 minutes long. That bothers me. It kind of concerns me a little bit. I don't know why they do that. Which other stream do you speak of? The other one that I started earlier that just died. Talk about the episode. Any theories? Think the Tusken Raiders will show up again? One of them will. I'm sure one of them is still alive. Maybe even that kid, the kid Tusken. I'm not sure. I do think that Kirstankin or Kirskaskikin, the Wookiee man, is going to show up again and come and save the day. He's going to save Boba's ass at some point as a thank you, because Wookiees are known for their life debt thing. Not that Boba... Well, I guess Boba did give him his life. He set him free instead of selling him back to the gladiatorial ring or whatever. So yeah, I think he's going to come back and save the day in the last episode or something. Like, it's going to be... Or sacrifice himself. I can't really see him sacrifice himself for Boba, but who knows? He's going to come back for sure, so... Sorry, Captain, I'm a scattered mess of stress and business right now. No problem. Take care of your stress. The Jace reminded me a lot of the Clone Wars or Rebels. I mean, makes sense. I wanted Boba to fire his missile at the Twi'lek dude instead of the mods going after him. He should have just flew over and like landed in the passenger seat or something. But no, I think it was a test as well from Boba to see if the kids would actually do it and how well he can count on them. So a lot of people are saying, I wanted Boba to do this. I wanted Boba to do that. I wanted Boba to do this. I like the fact that he's not, because he's testing to see who's loyal to him. And yeah, them coming to save his ass when the Wookiee took him out of the tank. Wow. Did not expect that. So good for them. That was awesome. The different episode lengths are due to it being a streaming show. The format allows for greater flexibility, which is one of the advantages. I don't have to write stories to fit a certain... I don't care. I don't care. Make your shows an hour long then. There's another fucking Russian bot just squashed. But what's the next one going to be? 12 minutes? Because they just... What the hell? Yeah, I don't know. HasLab Rancor would have been backed now. Wow, that was awfully timed. They could have waited. They couldn't have waited. Yeah, I thought the same thing when I saw the Rancor. I'm like, shit, too bad the HasLab Rancors got... didn't get funded. I'm sure they'll we'll try that again at some point. Was not the Black Wookiee his partner in EU comics? I had heard that. I had heard that they had worked together at one point, but I wasn't sure. Do you think that Disney is making too much Star Wars material? Nope. He finally used the jetpack in this one. Yes. The Wookiee and Fennec are going to hook up. Ugh. No, the rate is fine. If the quality starts dropping, then it's time to slow down. Yeah, I agree. You can't have too much Star Wars material. I also agree with that. Or God's 6. Yes, the old one died, and I stood by a few minutes and went browsing YouTube, figuring you'd come back. Then I got the pop-up notification. Trekyards is now alive, and so pop-up notifications work if you're on YouTube. Fry Minis throws in $2. Frack, marry, kill. The twins, the Wookiee or the Rancor. Kill the twins, marry the Wookiee, and kill the Rancor. I'm not gonna have sex with any of them, so no. But I'll have a drink. My nitpick is how the go-go gangsters got the credits for their mods. They're mods. Oh, you mean they're bikes? Just call them hover bikes or something. But I know you mean the modifications to the bike. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. They don't have money because they're not working, but they have money to have really nice, shiny, modified bikes. Huh. Sebastian, yes, Fett and the Wookiee have history and did jobs together. That's how Fett knows that he used to be a gladiator. They stole their scooters. I doubt that very much. All right, guys, hit that like button. 21 likes with 23 people here. Give it a like. Oh, come on. Frack the Wookiee. He's nice and fluffy. We all know you like Bush. Actually, I don't like Bush. I have a real problem with that, actually. Not my favorite thing at all. I prefer the shaved linoleum. Just saying. Not just their Vespa mods, but also their cybernetics. Yep, yeah, those would be expensive. Broken speaker. So far, there has been no new Empire, New Republic people showing up yet. Think they will, or will they leave that to the Mandalorian? I think we'll have something in the last episode of some kind of hook for the next season. So, I'd frack Fennec, yeah, absolutely. The twins have an Alabama vibe to them, if you know what I mean. Yes, didn't you see this in the last live? Yes. This is where the banjo playing intensifies. Now, are we sure they aren't Siamese twins and that's why they're so close? Yes, no, not sure, I don't know. Yeah, the twins definitely get it on. Ew. Is Yoda going to say Bobo? I don't even know what that means. Ming Na is 58 years old and smoking. Yes, she is 58. Sebastian, of course I know you like it smooth, but the Wookiee joke wouldn't have worked otherwise. On the other hand, how funny would have shaved Wookiee be? Marvel Cuphead, would you find it cool if Boba Fett changed his suit to look like Jango Fett? No, I would not find that cool. He's got some daddy issues, which is quite obvious, but I'm glad that he's painted it back to the Boba Fett look. It is scratched and scuffed up again, and I thought, he's not going to paint it, is he? No, I don't think they'll do that. That would really piss people off. Hi, everyone in the chat. Hi, Trekyards. Hi, Marvel Cuphead. Welcome to... Yep. So overall, this is probably, for me, the least enjoyable out of the episodes. They're all pretty on point, but yeah, the kids and the Vespa scooter gang. Like I said, I don't have a problem with the actors or the characters so much. I got a problem with the bikes and that chase scene. The chase scene was god awful. You can tell they're on wheels with the way those bikes move. When they go around corners, when they do a slide, you can tell that they're on wheels. And the CG to get that out is fine, I guess. But it's just not what it could be, I guess, as well. So, yeah. He mentioned the world he grew up on, and I'm sure we are getting a young Boba Jango flashback at some point. Betson Omega, Boba's clone sister showing up at any point. Never even heard of her till now, so don't need it, don't want it, doesn't need to happen. This first episodes were quite a bit better, but hey, there's always a few dodgy episodes. Not when there's only 7 episodes. Broken Speaker, $2. Oh, nearly forgot money. Thank you very much, Broken Speaker. Cheers. Appreciate that. Just because I'm bored. Only now I can't have a drink. What's everybody up to? What are you doing? Anyway, sorry about that. I get bored easily sometimes. Alright. When is Discovery coming back? I'm kind of actually looking forward to the next episode to see what I'm assuming to be evil scientist guy and how he screws the galaxy. I heard like end of January. Last week of January, January 26th or something silly. I don't know. 27th? I only want Cad Bane to show up. Maybe the Hutts hire him to finally go after Boba after Boba has to fight the Pikes and everyone else. Watching Book of Boba Fett episode 3 again. Well, lol. The arrows look like turn indicators. They do, don't they? It's a cool helmet, but it's not nearly as cool as the Mandalorian's helmet. Sorry, but Mando has a much better helmet. Just saying. Just saying. Boba's is alright. Boba's is the one that started it all, but this thing is perfection. I absolutely love this thing. It's just great. And let's be fair. I think The Mandalorian is a better show than Book of Boba Fett. Book of Boba Fett's been good, but Mandalorian was just awesome. So I think the helmet quality and design speak to that. This is better. I did have a problem with it not having something up here, though, when I first saw it, first saw The Mandalorian, and it still looks a little bit incomplete in a way, but it's fine. It is what it is. But I really like this helmet. Alright, did the speeder they were chasing look like they took inspiration from old Lincoln Continental front end? Yes, and the sides of that thing looked very much like refit style Constitution class engines. Just saying, they had that grilled look and even the same shape on the sides, so Full Mando Foley. Full Mando Foley, when? Cap. Never. I don't think I'll ever get the full Mando outfit. Mando's costume is a work in progress. Yeah, I prefer the shiny Beskar to Boba's painted stuff. Not even the material, just the design. Just the way it fits. The shape is different. It's just great. It's a good helmet. If there was a third member of Daft Punk, they could wear it. Right? Well, guys, I'll probably wind this one down pretty quickly. Said all I have to say about this thing. It's only 37 minutes long. I've got all my points out. If you guys have anything else you want to talk about with it, let me know. But loved everything about it except for the speeder chase and those stupid Vespas. I think that was a real mistake, but... And such a slow speed chase. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think Boba Fett sent them after him to see how well they would do and how dedicated they would be and whether they'd give up. Because he obviously took off with his jetpack and was checking things out. So, also in the last episode, or was it the first episode? I think it was the last episode, where they got surrounded by the people with the shields. Or maybe it was the first episode. Everybody's like, why didn't he use his backpack? He didn't have his helmet on. And I'm pretty sure his helmet is needed to control the backpack. Because otherwise, how else do you control it? In the helmet, there's probably some indicator or some kind of eye movement thing that activates the jetpack. So that's why he didn't. Plus, everybody's like, well, then he would leave Fennec there. Well, no, he wouldn't fuck off. He wouldn't fly off and bugger off. He would have flown up, blasted them from the sky, or landed on one of them, or landed behind them, and get out of the circle of shields, and then help Fennec. Nobody says he was going to abandon her. Anyway, that's another episode. We'll stop now. He's a good helmet. If there were a third, I don't know. Not really. It was a decent show. Not a whole lot to say about it. The chase was better in Solo. Nothing was better in Solo. We're all worse for watching Solo. Disagree. I enjoyed Solo. It was a fun heist movie. I like a lot about Solo. There's a lot of stuff I didn't like about it, obviously, but I don't hate it like everybody else does. I even own it in 3D. But there's a lot of good stuff in Solo, in my opinion. Hello, Shannon. Doctor, there are some costumes that go to the big cons like Dragon Con that do Daft Punk. One of them is a Mando Boba bucket, otherwise dressed like Daft Punk. That's cool. Damn. I know I'm being silly. Solo was okay. It just cost too much and expectations were too high. That's because they had to refilm half the fucking movie because they changed directors halfway through because of difference of opinion or difference of whatever. And Ron Howard came in and had to film a lot of new stuff. That's why the budget was so fucking high. It's just it's the same problem that Discovery season 1 and 2 had, just changing showrunners midway through, and then the new showrunners' ideas don't match up, so they got to change things, and you can tell it's just disjointedness to it. Same thing with Solo, and it's sad actually. So yeah, I enjoyed Solo. I did. I'm not going to give it a hard time at all. It's like any of the other Star Wars movies. There's always stuff that can be found that I don't like or that doesn't make sense, and then the stuff that absolutely does work. And Solo has a lot of stuff that works in it. So. I'll rewatch Solo on an endless loop before watching Rise of Skywalker. Solo is a fun heist and origin movie with lots of humor and action. Ta-ding. Shannon says, my first Trekyards stream of 2022. Rest in peace, Betty White. Indeed, Shannon, good to see you back. Love how your first Trekyards stream of 2022 is a Star Wars one, but that's awesome. So that was decent. Yeah, jam-packed with all the Solo lore, but screw it. I don't mind Alden as Han. either. Glover as Lando was the best. Yeah, I didn't mind either one of them. I would have loved to see a version of it with Ron Howard being involved from the beginning and on the writing team. Yes, I'm going blender blind. Are you a dystopian guy? Maybe take a break. General Grievous, Din's helmet reminds me a lot of the Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet in chrome. Yeah. Oh man, I'm tired. It just hit me too. I don't have much else to say about this episode, guys. I mean, there was a lot of good stuff there, and only a few missteps, in my opinion. But overall, pretty fantastically done. So kudos to them. Can't wait to see more. And tomorrow, we of course have, we'll be doing a live tomorrow at 5. We'll probably be doing a top 10 or something. And we'll do our review of the next episode of Prodigy on Friday. Lots of lives and stuff coming up for you guys to enjoy. Now my eyes are really watery and sore for some reason. It feels like I got like allergies all of a sudden. But before I go, I'm going to leave you with the back of the dude's head, because it honestly looks like it's at the beach and there's like a railing on the boardwalk and some lady's bent over tying her shoes and she's only wearing green panties. Oh, scoring for this one? This one got a 7 out of 10 for me. Would have got maybe 8.5 if it hadn't been for the biker Vespa gang. But yeah, this was a good one. Just not it was too short, A, and B, the bikes just, they weren't even a little bit dinged up or shitty. They just didn't fit in with Tatooine, and that's the two main things for me. The rest was awesome. Eugene is here with 1,000 rubles. Long time no see. You've got Christmas holidays. I've got New Year's, so haven't seen you for a long time. Well, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming back and joining us. That is awesome. We really appreciate it. Hit that like button if you guys haven't already. We have 32 likes. 7 out of 10 for Darth Eddie. 6 out of 10 for the Doctor. 5.5 from JL Young. No, the silly scarf either. But still no pairs. Yeah, that's the other thing. That chase should have ended, and I know this would piss a lot of people off, but I really don't care. Instead of sliding into that thing of fruit, have it be bantha shit, manure. That'd been hilarious. Just the exact same as Back to the Future. Because they even used the same angles, and you can tell it's what they were trying to pay homage to a little bit. And yes, I know the colorful scooters or Vespas were an homage to George Lucas's American Graffiti. We did talk about that. And that's fine. I don't think we needed that in a Star Wars movie or a Star Wars show. And even if we did, Tatooine's not the place for that, in my opinion. It's way more something that you would probably see in Coruscant or something. I don't know. Bantha Poodoo. I hate Bantha Poodoo. Yes, should have been done. Just saying. That's my hot take on that. Those fruits you crashed into were the same fruit as Ezri was stealing on Lothal and Rebels. And? Doesn't mean anything to me. I haven't seen Rebels, and no. If you hit a cart with fruit in it. Yes, not a fucking cart with two people in it. Instead, hit a cart with fruit in it. Have all of the car chase tropes in one episode, in one scene for sure. But I think to end it, that would have been really funny if that was Bantha shit. Just saying, that would have been the cherry or the shit on top, as you say. I have to say the Inquisitors were the best new things brought to Star Wars in a while. They're badass. Just another Easter egg. Yeah, I had heard that it was a fruit from something else. That's cool. But I think it could have been funnier. Just saying. I was really hoping for a Watto cameo during the street scenes. Watto's old junk shop isn't too far away from the old slave district. I agree. Oh, I agree. Bantha Poodoo would have been funnier. But then people would have complained in that regard, like, oh, well, that was just such an obvious Back to the Future rip-off. Yeah, we get it. No matter what you do, you can't make everybody happy. I'm not saying I didn't like the scene. I just thought it was very low speed. You could tell, obviously, that the Vespas were on tires with the way they moved and jerked around. So that was bothersome. And just the speed of this fucking... It's just, seriously, I could have ran faster than... Anyway, it's fine. That's the only thing that took me out of this episode. I love that they came to his rescue to help him when Kirkaskin, I want to say the name properly because he's got a really cool name, was trying to kill Boba. I love that those kids came to the rescue and earned some pay for a change. I also love the Gamorreans falling down the stairs and squealing like pigs. Is there a Puggles? And nothing is original, you're right. Not a fan of the Inquisitors. Killing Jedi was supposed to be Vader's job. Just play that scene at 2 times the speed. Yeah, that'll do it. But then the episode will be like 24 minutes long or something. And is there a Puggles? Yes, the Puggy is behind the screen right now, snoring. Precious. She's kind of a bad dog today, so... But Vader is already a henchman. He is. He is not the big baddie. He is a henchman. Yeah. I know he's trying to sleep. I don't care. There's the snore. Alright guys, I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you will tune in tomorrow for our live at 5, as well as our review of the Prodigy episode on Friday. And of course, as you know, we always have great daily content coming up for you guys. So tune in, keep watching, and check back this time next week for another Book of Boba Fett discussion and review. So until next time, guys, I think you're awesome. Whether it was a long, long time ago, or in a galaxy far, far away, or just seconds ago, and right here in my home galaxy, you're still all awesome. And I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you later. Thank you, guys. Beer and butts. Yeah, the man show.